Here's how I'm making my home childcare a little more eco-friendly. Here in Ontario, spring is just starting to tease us with coming, and it's making me feel more connected with nature and reminding me of how important it is to take care of our environment. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit today. I'm going to tell you a little bit today about how I have adapted my program and items I've brought in to make my program more environmentally conscious. And okay, in no particular order, here is what I do. You can do this in centers and you can do this at home. I have made it so that public health would approve of this, so it's nothing too many limitations for you, even if you're in a center. I'm in my bathroom here, and I'm going to show you what I've got going on in here that helps me operate a little more environmentally friendly. Towels, towels, towels. Does the word towel sound weird to you now? Here's the vanity. So in this drawer here is where I keep hand towels for the children. And what I did was I actually purchased face cloths or washcloths because they're the right size for little hands that have a ribbon on it. And then I will show you where that gets hung up. So each child gets their own. So over here, before you exit the washroom, I've got hooks, and every child gets their own hook. I've just covered their faces and names up with sticky notes for this video. But I've got 6 hooks along here, so I can have up to 6 children as a licensed home child care provider in Ontario, Canada. So this is all I need, and each day each child gets their own hand towel for drying their hands, and then at the end of the day we take them off. And behind me here I have the laundry, and the children know that this is my laundry bin and this is where they can toss dirty cloths. I also obviously have my own hand towel right there. So that's in my bathroom. I've got some towels over here. Towels, towels, towels. The next type of towel I have is in my top drawer here. And these are microfiber cloths that I use for cleaning. And so my blue cloths are my cleaning cloths and / miscellaneous cloths. These have been the most amazing purchase, inexpensive and so practical and reusable, and they're very good quality. And so I'm going to show you what box that came in. I use this box to store my plastic bags. It's like a giant Kleenex box essentially. Here, let's hold it against a Kleenex box. There's my Kleenex box. There's my towel box. So these microfiber cloths, so apparently there were 40 in the package. I bought these like 3 years ago in 2020, so they've lasted a long time. They are amazing. And they wash up very well. I got these at Canadian Tire. I will link them below if they're still available. With 6 kids, 5 days a week, I find 40 is plenty. I wash either every day or every other day, depending how many children were here. All these towels that I'm talking about in this video, I wash with my son's cloth diapers. I have to wash my cloth diapers anyway. I might as well just bulk up that load a bit. Compacting a whole bunch of things that have to get washed into one load. Washing machines take energy and stuff, but I'm really utilizing and making use of one load for all these. The next type of cloth I use is probably what a lot of people do. I didn't have these at every center I worked at, but some centers definitely do this, and that is face cloths. Here's my kitchen area, and I just have a few boxes here with my cloths. I just have these simple cotton cloths. I got these at Walmart. I will link them below. They've held up all right, and we're going strong on those. And then I also have these cloths which were given to me by someone, a donation, and they're just some nice quality thick cotton washcloths, and I use them for painting or sensory bin stuff and just anything miscellaneous, or whenever I need an extra cloth I use that. Maybe this one's a little bit obvious, but another way that I try to be more environmentally conscious in my childcare program is by using, this lighting is very bad, I am sorry for that, that's better. I am using reusable bowls, plates, forks, spoons, cups, all those things. And so we're not, disposing of plastic or styrofoam or paper plates every day. Once in a blue moon, I'll pull out the paper plates, can compost those, so it makes me feel a little better. I don't actually have a dishwasher, I wish I did. So very low impact on the environment there. Let me show you my dirty dish bin. This is my little kitchenette setup, which is going to have an update soon. Forgive me for the mess here still. But up here is where I keep my dirty dish bin, and this is just your regular, you know, wash tub. And I've got my compost bag on one half, dirty dishes on the other, and I keep my clean dishes over here as well. This leads me into another way that I try to be a little bit more green in my space, and that is by composting. So you saw my compost bag up in the bin. I think you also caught a sneak peek of the compost bag I have in the washroom. Beside the toilet here, if you didn't catch it before, dry compost essentially, and I don't change this very often. I wait till it's like packed full. And no, the children don't really get into it. You could also get one with a lid. A really great way we can take care is by consuming less plastic play materials, toys, and so on. Let's be more conscious about the materials we're providing for children and where we got them from, diversity of textures and colors and materials we have for them. We can take care of our environment when we don't consume those plastic play materials. Instead, let's opt for natural wooden play materials. Now, I know what you're thinking. Those can be expensive, but I'm here to tell you, not always. Not always. Go to the thrift store. That is the best way to provide lots of play materials for children without consuming more anything. Go to your local thrift store, go to 2 or 3 if you have lots around you. Be creative. It doesn't have to be from the toy section. Let me show you just a couple of play materials that could inspire you, and maybe you even have something like this lying around your house. So here are some wooden blocks. These are literally just a branch from my backyard that I cut up. The end. One of the best play materials. This basket, thrift store. This was a thrift store find. Connectors, thrift store find. Sensory bottles. These made from recyclables, right? So this is a juice bottle that has pine cones and sticks in it. Here's an orange juice bottle that has some rocks and water and oil in it. Here's another bottle with red food coloring, sand, and some straws that were otherwise going to just go in the garbage. Now it's a toy. Keurig cup display, a toy. You tell me how to play with it. You can find real materials like this mug. In my sensory bin today, I have some colorful Scooby-Doo noodles. These are going to compost instead of those plastic water beads. That leads me into the next one, which is using goose paper. Good on one side. Reusing documents that aren't important or have specific important information on it for coloring and mark making. Goose paper is labeled. Lined paper, colored paper, printer paper, random documents that got messed up on the printer. I also have this box up here labeled recyclables, and often I actually have like way more than this tiny box. This is just holds my little ones. But I have lots of larger recyclable things. Kleenex boxes, cereal boxes, pop bottles, things like gluing and cutting, that sort of stuff. Some of my old business cards, because I had 500 and I don't need 500. Packaging that our foods come in. Missing old puzzle pieces. Wrapping paper that's not big enough to wrap a present. Next thing you can do is create a home-cooked menu. It's create a menu that is full of home-cooked meals. Here's my menu right here. I keep posted for the parents, and my weekly menu, I just rewrite it up here, as well as how they actually ate. The way that home-cooked meals are more environmentally friendly is because you are using less packaging. You can buy things in bulk. If you also can and have the space to do it, you can plant a garden. Not only is this a great learning opportunity for the children, but it also can provide food that you can use in your menu. What a great way to save some money as well and to be better for the environment. Make as many of the consumables that you use in home childcare as you can. Play-Doh. Is there something that's lying around your house that you can use for this purpose you have in mind instead of buying it on Amazon? If you wanted to, instead of buying paint, you can make your own mud paint by just getting some dirt, water, and some food coloring. Make your own bubbles. Number 7, try to be cloth diaper friendly. It's really not that hard to be cloth diaper friendly. Just ask parents to bring a wet dry bag that you can hang on a hook. Here's what I have. Hook right next to my change table. And all you have to do, roll it up and stick it in, and it's their job to remove the poop and wipes. Sometimes I will throw out the wipes for the parents as I'm doing it, but I do let them deal with the poop. The only way it's a little bit more work for you is you have to make sure you hang it on the hook for them at the end of the day to pick up, or let them know where they can get it at the end of the day. Give your children the opportunity to look at and experience and hear books and see pictures of the environment and talk about environmental issues and in a developmentally appropriate way, and really try to facilitate that love for the earth. Finally, make sure you are spending lots of uninterrupted time outside with the children. Allow them to build relationship with the same space over and over again, and they will learn to love the species around them, and they'll learn to be experts of the species around them, and then they will understand how to take care of the environment they live in. And we need to spend time outside and fall in love with nature. I'm throwing in a bonus one. Have some real living houseplants in your childcare space if you can. Let me know in the comments below what you do in your childcare space, whether that's in a center or in your home, to create a more environmentally friendly practices. I want to know how I can add some more ways into my home childcare. Let me know what's your favorite below. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. Looking forward to chatting again next week. We'll see you then. Bye.